everybody, welcome to or back to my channel. Today is a very special day because I am back on my DIY. I fell in love with this crew neck. I was in fashion heaven, dreaming of all the looks I was gonna do with this sweatshirt, and then I saw the price. Came back down to earth, and I was like, okay, I can't buy it, so I'm going to DIY it. You know, we are bougie babies over here, but on a budget. For this project, you'll need a crew neck sweater, an embroidery hoop, an embroidery needle, and some floss. I got 4 packs of floss, not really knowing how much I would need. In the end, I only used 2 of these packs. I spent $16 total on all the materials, and I'll link everything below for y'all. First, you're going to find a logo you want to trace and use on your shirt. Size is so freaking important. I went through a lot of different options trying to get the right size, and I was using my iPad at first, but the logos kept coming out huge. No, I didn't like that at all. I really wanted a smaller one. I thought it looked more realistic that way, so I switched to my phone. Secret sauce. It was the perfect size. I traced the outline with an eyebrow pencil. Actually because I don't have a normal pencil, and because it's so soft, it's not as harsh as like a pen or a marker. And this sweatshirt was actually kind of thin, especially to be like a knit sweatshirt, and I didn't want it to bleed through to the back, so this was actually perfect. It's really soft. If you make any mistakes like I did here, just go ahead and fix them. The thread is going to completely cover any writing you do, or it should. So it really doesn't matter if you have to make a line thicker because you kind of thinned it out a little too much or whatever the case may be. Just go over it, and when you sew, make sure to cover those mistakes. It's hoop time, it's hoop time, it's hoop, hoop, hoop. Sounds like a bunch of hoopla! So the first thing is to make sure you put the right side of the hoop inside the shirt. It's the smaller one. I did it first because this is actually my first time embroidering anything ever. So y'all know I do my DIYs for the first time on camera. I like it that way, but the side with the screw goes on top. Make sure it's nice and tight. The design should be in the center of the hoop. It's really important. Make sure it's in the center. So, who's next? To get started sewing, I used the biggest needle in the pack, and I just began to fill out the outline. I went top to bottom, over, overhand stitch, and it was tedious. I'm not gonna lie, it took a little minute, but like I really liked turning my music on, getting into my zone, and just sewing. It puts your mind at ease, you know? Take your time, don't rush it. Really think about where you're placing your needle and how that's gonna affect the shape. Try as hard as you can to stick to that outline, and you'll be fine. I really had a good time. I really liked relaxing, focusing on the task, and really good for like anxiety. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to do another embroidery project. Y'all already know there's about to be more on the way. Now this is about the halfway point, and just remember, ever so often pull the fabric in the hoop taut. The stitching is tight and pulls the fabric in order to keep the shape right and make sure, you know, you're keeping an eye on things. Keep pulling it back out. No idea if this next part is right or wrong, but when I was finished, I noticed some parts were a little wonky, so I went right on top of all my errors with fresh stitches. Visually, it was a success. The second stitches helped the shape exponentially. So, you know, like I said, if you make a mistake, just fix it. And here's the end result. Y'all, I absolutely love how this turned out. It's not perfect, but shit, it's worth it. Overall, I only spent $16, $11 on the crew neck, $2.50 on the floss, $1 on the hoop, and $1 for the needle pack. I'll link all the materials in bio, like I said. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of my other bougie baby on a budget DIYs while you're here. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and click the bell so you don't miss when I upload.